Vroom vroom. Welcome back to Cool Rides in New England. We are back at the 60th annual Stowe Antique and Classic Car Show. We got a lot of great cars to go through today, so sit back and enjoy. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up, as well as share with all your friends and neighbors, and give it subscribe to be notified of new videos when they're available. Alright, first car we're going to be looking at today is a Model A. It's great color on this car, and I love the, I don't know if you'd call this a roadster or a touring convertible, but great car. And sitting next to that is a Studebaker Lark Daytona convertible. This is the pace car version from the relay for, it was in both June Cars and Coffee and Heaven on Wheels. So go back to those videos to learn a little bit more about that. Now we're looking at 1967 Chevelle SS. You see there, it's got 396 under the hood. Great looking car with red with black vinyl roof. And here's a little bit of info on the car as it sits. Very nice and detailed when it comes to the options on this thing. So really nice job. And we're looking at a Studebaker Avante Supercharged. This is from the Fraser Insurance Car Show. It was in there as well, and as I've said with other videos, these Avantes are pretty cool, and you don't see them every day, so I walked around this one as well. Amazing lines on this car. Now we're looking at a second gen Camaro. This is anywhere from a 70 to a 73. Really nice looking car. Looks to be like an SS. One thing that I can tell you about the front end is that this car never came with the split bumper. That was something they did afterwards, and you know that by the lack of round turn signals in the front end there. That's how you knew the car came with a full bumper. We're now on to a Dodge Demon, and this got a 340 6-pack. So a 6-pack is 6 barrels of carburetor. So 3 2-barrel carburetors made it a 6-pack. And for those younger guys that are, salivating over the new Dodge Demon with 800 some odd horsepower, this is its granddad. We're looking at a 1929 Essex Super 6. Essex was a small car company back in the teens and 20s. It later, I believe, became part of Willys Overland. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong there, but solid, nice looking classic or antique. Now we're looking at a Jag. This is, I believe it's a 3.2 car. Don't know a whole lot more about it other than the owners bought it a couple of years ago in this conditions, done some minor electrical and whatnot to it, but overall came in this condition, and it is gorgeous. Now we're looking at third gen Olds Toronado. This is the last of the Tornados that were V8 powered, frame on body, front wheel drive cars. After this, there was one more generation, and it switched. Now we're looking at an MG VA Tourer 1937, and there's the info on the car right there. Usually you see these cars as a kit with a Volkswagen underpinning, so it's really cool to see a true original MG Tourer. Looking at a 70 Chevelle SS, a 454 car. Love the cowl induction hood. It's great blue on black, white rally stripes. Really nice car. And here's a nice little oddity. It's a Dodge Rampage. Dodge Rampage was built on the Omni, that chassis, but it's like the El Camino and the Volkswagen pickup truck and the BRAT, which will be one coming up. This one actually, surprising enough, had some capacity as far as what you could put in the bed. Here we have a Mercedes 300 CD. This is a turbo diesel. And I've got the 300 CD. The C was coupe, D was diesel. Absolutely gorgeous car inside and out. A lot of these cars didn't, exterior-wise did not survive. Now we're looking at a 47 Ford convertible. I'm not sure if this is the deluxe or the super deluxe. From the interior, I would say it's super, but not 100% sure. But it is another beautiful vehicle. It's like fairly original paint. If not, it's fairly an older repaint on this. Doesn't have the luster of a new paint job. Now we're looking at a 1924 Model T. Not sure exactly what you'd call this body style. Maybe a woody wagon, perhaps. But God love these old T's that are, it's very, very basic cars, and they're just really, really cool. This is a Pontiac Lorionette, I believe is how you pronounce that, 1965. This is the Canadian Catalina. So the Canadian cars were named this Laurentian, perhaps is how it's pronounced. But this would be the same car, just in a Canadian spec as the Catalina. I'm looking at a Subaru bi-drive recreational all-terrain transporter, also known as the BRAT. Brats were made from 79 to 86. Those seats in the back that you see there were there so that Subaru could import these without having to pay the chicken tax. If you're not sure what the chicken tax is, look it up on Google and you'll learn all about that. Now we are looking at 1978 Fiat 124 Spider. Very small back seat there. I don't know if you guys caught that. Nice little roadster. And here is a Porsche 914. These were made from 70 to 76, a joint venture with Volkswagen. In Europe and other areas, this would be a Volkswagen. In US only, it was a Porsche. Some people wrote this car off because it wasn't a true Porsche, but there's a big fan base for those. 1937 International Stake Truck. Beautiful, beautiful truck here. See, I don't know if this is still in use or probably a promotional piece. Really nice. 1960 Ford Starliner. The Starliner was the fastback version of the Galaxy. Starliner was only built for 2 years. Then it went to the Ford Fairlane 500, I believe is what it was called. Love this car just from the funky rear end. That's really cool. Now we're looking at a 1931 Model A. two-tone green paint on it. Very nice. 1965 Ford Mustang GT Fastback. As you can see there, all original, 2-owner, low miles, survivor, original paint, everything. So this is a really nice looking, very good condition, original car. Uh, 1955 Ford Crown Vic, or lovers of this era, the Crown Victoria. This was a 2-year only model, as well as just like the Starliner. It also became a Fairline after this, or Fairlane, sorry. And our final car, 1964 Pontiac GTO Convertible. You see another 6-pack there. And here you can look at a bunch of writing from the owner. So be sure to pause that and read that at greater length. This is a great black on white car, beautiful, and oh, look at that Corvette going by. Nice car. So that's gonna do it for the 5th video of the Stowe 60th annual Stowe Antique and Classic Car Show. As I said in the beginning, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Also share this with your friends and neighbors. We're also looking for subscribers, so make sure to give us a subscribe. We'll let you know when new videos are out. We're also on all sorts of social media, and that will either be right up here or it'll be in the description below, so keep track of that as well. Have a wonderful night, and we'll see you next time around.